Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button if you are already a continued subby. You know I love you for it. Well, a happy damn new year to you, and here we are. We survived. We made it, right? So my ascendant brothers and sisters, before we get started, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for our key to the week, we have the Empress card, right? So what a way to start. And what is this telling us? It's telling us that there are messages, moments, and seeds of abundance that are being planted at this moment in time. Now, I will say this to you, this is literally just a time to be planting seeds. It's not a time for so much for rewards. Even though, you know, Saturn moving out of your, especially if you're an ascendant Leo, right? Your Saturn moving out of your 6th house will have been a real happy moment, right? But yeah, the Empress card is I kind of feel like this week it's giving us this just a little glimpse. You're just going to get that little feeling or that little inkling, and if there are things that kind of move you on a gut level, or you have a sense of what you should be doing or where you should be putting your focus, follow that. All right, for our actions and options, we have the 7 of Swords. So this coupled with the Empress card, one thing that appears to come up here, now remember, for those of you that have been with me long enough, you know this is like my least favorite card. I hate this card. Not that it matters, but you know, and the fact that it's in our actions and options, this is about what we do and what we choose to do. This week, I kind of feel like there's going to be a secret that is either shared with you, and it's going to be up to you whether you reveal this or not. If I'm completely honest with you though, I kind of feel like there's a part of you that's probably going to say, you know what, I'm not going to say anything because I want, you know, just to be peaceful. But the thing is, if you do reveal it or if you don't reveal it, it doesn't matter. Whatever this thing that needs to come to light is, it's going to come to light. And when it does, if you are left holding the bag and everybody kind of looks at you and says, hang on a sec, you knew about this, the consequences might be a little bit more disastrous than you'd hoped. All right, so just be aware of that this week. Don't keep your mouth shut for the sake of keeping the peace, because whatever it is that's in, you know, the proverbial closet is going to come out anyway. So my advice would be to, you know, divulge it before it gets divulged. For your communications and conversations, you have the 7 of Pentacles. So we've got 2 7s here. 2 7s is about news, which suggests that there is new information coming out, coming to light, or coming to you. Now, your 7 of Pentacles coupled with the Empress card, that's actually really nice, because it suggests that on a work level, on a work sphere, possibly even on a financial sphere as well, there is some kind of there's some kind of either connection or blessing that's coming in, but it's going to be something that unpacks or unfolds over a certain amount of time. It's not going to be something that's kind of, you know, here and bam, the results are sort of instantaneous, let's say. Now, the other thing with the 7 of Pentacles is really funny. There's a lot of repeating cards coming up this week. And I find that really interesting, because obviously I always use different decks. So the fact that there are certain cards coming up, I might do a special video about the keys to the week, so to speak. Now, for those of you that are employed, this is great. This could be a moment to get ahead. So all of the time that you spent, you know, with Saturn really working hard on your, riding you hard like a donkey, do you know what I mean? Like, this could be where you start to see some of the results or some of the rewards. Again, they're not going to be instantaneous and they might not be huge, but you are definitely going to notice a change in the energy. So when you get back to work this week, expect to feel that change. For those of you that are self-employed, or, you know, have your own business, this is great. This is help that comes in from a woman, or yeah, help that comes in from a woman, or help that comes in from a feminine influence. Now, because it is the 7 of Pentacles, things are moving slower than you would like, but they are moving, right? And that's what you need to know. That's what you need to hold on to. One thing that I will say to you here as well, though, is with the Seven of Swords, because this is in your actions and options, you need to consider what you're willing to share at this moment in time and what you're not willing to share at the moment, and be vocal about it as well. For those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, this is going to see you looking at where you can be most effective. This is going to see you asking yourself this week, where can I put the most help out into the world? Where can I be most of assistance? And for a lot of you, this may again center around or with or to do or something to do with women in some regard. For your money and materials, we've got the King of Pentacles. I will take that all day long. And this falls right underneath the Seven of Swords, right? So there's a few things here. First one, when it comes to your finances and your money this week, this is a great week for money. A Taurus person, possibly a Taurus male, could feature for you in some way, shape or form. What I find really intriguing here as well is that Seven of Swords is there. So you might notice something this week that it's almost like you don't want to speak on it because you just want the easy life. And again, the chances are it's going to, once the cow's out of the barn, it's going to be out. So you know what, you may as well get ahead of that curve. Now, when it comes to your personal finances, this is a good week. You could be revising the budget this week, but you could also realize that you have either access to more money than you had originally thought, or you're in a better stead for something than you thought. Now, there is news coming in about an opportunity this week, but I'm not entirely sure it's the best time to move ahead with it. And I said this to most of the signs. I don't think January is really the right time, which is one of the reasons I changed the date of my tarot course. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, you've got to watch out for your neck, your throat, your voice this week, especially if you work in any fields like I do. I'll be looking out for that, because that is now my warning system, as I'm sure some of you remember me telling you this story. But in the early part of 2018, I went down, I lost my voice for 3 days, and that's never happened to me before. And ever since, when I push too hard, work too hard, my voice starts to go, and that's literally my body's way of saying, Raf, take a break, because if you don't, I'm going to put you out for weeks. Strange how it works, but that's how it is. For our home and environment, this is going to see you already. I mean, I said it, I think this is going to see a lot of Leos this year saying, right, where is it? Where is my forever home? Where is it that I feel like I want to settle? For some of you, this will be literally just about moving this year. For some of you, it will literally just be about finding the place, right? And sometimes it's a process, right? You find the place that you want to go, and then you find the plot of land if you want to build your own home, or you find the home that you want to build, the area that you want to move to, and then you find the house. Like, it's a process. This week, that process is starting. For your love and relations, you've got the World card. So for those of you that are single, it's about damn time. This could be a week that introduces you to somebody that, and I'll say it, because it's the World card, right? And coupled with the King of Pentacles, this is very likely to be somebody that there is an age gap between you. So this person could be 5 to 10 years older than you, or 5 to 10 years younger than you. But there's definitely going to be a difference in age. So for those of you that are single, keep your eyes peeled. It could definitely happen. I'm going to be honest and say I'm not sure if it's going to be long term. Maybe they're just greasing the wheels for the right person to come in. That could be one way that it happens. For those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this is about you guys being ready to take it to the next level. This is where, and actually this week is probably going to present you guys with what feels like either a financial or a professional opportunity of some sort for you to both collectively get ahead. So this is really, really good news that's coming in for partnerships or relationships in some regard. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.